Hello and welcome to OGN Energy Magazine's EduPEC 2025 coverage. I'm here today at the Kanoo Energy stand, and I'm gladly joined by Raman Marwaha, the General Manager for UAE and Oman, and the Business Leader Strategy for the Gulf for the company. Raman, thank you so much for speaking, taking the time out to speak to OGN. First of all, let us start with what Kanoo Energy is, briefly.
So Kanoo Energy is part of the Kanoo Group. And, we've been in the business as a group now since 1890.
Okay, it's a long time.
Long time. We are one of the oldest and one of the largest family-owned businesses today in the region, and very diversified. Mm-hmm. So we are into shipping, travel, logistics, real estate, investments, and of course, Kanoo Energy, which is part of the Kanoo Industrial and Energy division of the group. We also happen to be the largest operating division today within the group.
Okay, and what are you doing at EduPEC this year?
So, EduPEC has been a regular feature with us. We've been here since EduPEC started and never missed one, barring the one during COVID when there was no EduPEC.
Sure.
And so EduPEC is a very important, milestone every year for us. This is where we get the opportunity to showcase, new solutions, some of the successes that we have had during the year, and also, meet up with the customers.
Okay. So, is you mind walking us through what exactly you're showcasing? Yeah. Last time.
So this year, going with the theme of, the EduPEC, which is energy, intelligence, and impact. I think we are showcasing a number of clean energy solutions. Mm-hmm. And then, of course, the AI and the artificial intelligence, robotics and all. And then also discussing the overall impact it has on the efficiency and the overall value add to the customer.
So you mentioned AI being the theme of this year's EduPEC. I want to know how AI and automation are redefining energy efficiency and operation resilience when it comes from the Kanoo Energy Group.
So I think AI overall, if you look at it, I think it's processing a lot of data that has been available with clients. Mm-hmm. And then putting it in a form where, it then helps in both increasing the predictability, the efficiency, and the reducing the downtime. And so those, and HSE, of course, safety as an overall. So those are the very, features that we work on as well.
Okay.
And so today we have AI working around in HSE, so wherein we pull, long-term data that the clients have been sitting on and automating it. Okay. Similarly, on bringing in solutions which increase the production, the productivity, the output, and through few examples are robotic painting and robotic welding solutions, weld overlay solutions, and there are quite a few more in the pipeline we work on.
You said a nice thing about data being sat upon. You capture the data, so how do you turn that into actionable insights for the vendors to be used?
Correct. So I think the most important part is the objective behind what is being tried to achieve.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. So our objective always is how do we value add to what the customer is already doing, and so therein we try to work around not only the customer data. But also the data that is available with international societies in terms of, say, vessel incidents.
Sure.
So, the vessel operator may have the incidents that they are familiar with or have them in their database. But then there are international bodies who accumulate such data. So I think what we are doing is we are bringing together, all of that and seeing how that can be put together in a form that value adds to the customer.
Okay. Now we see that data has been closely aligned with decarbonizations, reducing emissions and all. I want to understand how modular technologies is being used by Kanoo Energy to accelerate industrial decarbonization.
So I think in the overall decarbonization, space that is, developing, to overcome number of challenges, both in terms of the time, the space, the resources required, and then of course the costs. I think modular comes in very handy, and because it allows you to easily trial the solution, and then number one gives you the ease of putting the solution off-site,
Okay.
and then scale up, then move to maybe between different sites. So those are, I think, the advantages that the modular technologies bring. And today within Kanoo Energy, we provide modular decarbonization solutions with our partner Carbon Clean on CO2 capture, Carbon Clean, and we also do that on hydrogen.
Okay.
So where we do containerized hydrogen generator solutions and supplying to a number of customers. So I think modular is something that will always play a key role, especially within the brownfield sector.
Okay, so that's quite a lot that you're providing the industry to decarbonize and lower carbon emissions. So you mind telling us what Kanoo's roadmap is for enabling the region's transition to net zero and decarbonization?
Right. So if you look at what we've been doing so far, we've been an active player in the emission monitoring.
Sure.
So for the last, maybe we were the pioneers, in fact. For 2 decades now, we've been associated with ADNOC.
Okay.
On their emission monitoring program, and been a key player within them achieving the OGMP2 gold standard.
Okay.
And today we continue that journey across the ADNOC OpCos. We also bring in latest technology around that space, either through satellites or through other more advanced AI development technologies. At the same time, we are also working on alternative clean fuels. So we set up power solutions around that. Working on hydrogen, working on other AI solutions that value add in terms of grid stability, with the growth of data centers and EV charging, and so the challenges around the energy space are going to constantly be mushrooming. I think as Kanoo Energy, we constantly develop to stay abreast and bring solutions to the primes.
Those are quite a lot of goals, a lot of objectives that I would say it's challenging for or too much for a small company. And there comes in collaborations and joint ventures. How is Kanoo Energy approaching that?
So our business has constantly been built on collaboration.
Okay.
I think the group has certain. We as Kanoo Energy bring certain values.
Okay.
And market knowledge.
Sure.
Relationships, and provide a base. And the technology so far has been coming from either Europe or the US or lately China. So the way we see that changing, and also within Kanoo Energy, is where we are looking at that collaboration and creating local footprint.
Okay.
So we are also having incubators where these are R&D incubators, wherein we are pulling in resources, know-how, and start developing these local solutions, because going forward, I think as the world is also a little bit deglobalizing, we will need to do a lot more in the region.
Do you mind telling us about the latest collaborations, maybe the recent ones, or maybe some joint ventures if you'd like to?
So yeah, I mean, our latest collaboration was the collaboration we signed off with IROB during EDIPEC.
Okay.
These are autonomous ROVs
Okay.
that work subsea, can do up to 300 meters subsea,
Okay.
and travel up to 10 kilometers. And so these can create your asset management program subsea. That is one. And we also are now setting up a local manufacturing for our sampling systems with the crane opaque. And then, of course, the robotic solutions that we, have been investing in for painting or storage tanks.
Okay.
A few examples of,
Sure. Okay. And now I want to get a broader picture of the region and the energy sector in general. How much do you think that policy alignment policy alignment and public-private partnership affects or impacts the energy transition journey that the region or maybe the world is going through?
Very important. I think if you look at UAE as an example, we require the government sector, the utility, to help us in the regulation and also the investment part. And what we bring as companies, Kanoo Energy and our fellow peers, I think is the knowledge of the process sector. And if you club the two, not only the process sector but also other issues like either grid stability or yield, I think that partnership today is going to be the key, where we need to work together and address those challenges.
So Rama, thank you so much for speaking to OGN. More than 100 years you have been, and I hope that you're here for another 100 years or more. Thank you so much, Rama.
Thank you.